Good evening, everybody. Let's start at the top of our mat. Let's ground our feet, roll your shoulders back, and take a deep breath into your tummy. Breathe your arms up to the sky and bring your hands together. Bring them down to your heart. And let's just take a moment here and set an intention for our practice today. To let go of any stress you're holding on to. Let go of anything that may have bothered you. We're going to stretch away the day and shift our mind and body into our rest and digest state so we can have a calm evening and a peaceful sleep. Take one more deep breath into your tummy, and as you breathe out, slowly reach those arms back up to the sky. And let's reach over to the right now, opening our side body. Take a deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, let's reach over to the left. Opening our right side now. We often build up a lot of tension in the back throughout the day. So let's start by now coming back to center and leaning back, lengthening the spine, opening our chest, starting to release all the day that was bothering us, all of the day that was stressing us. Now let's lean forward and reach for the ground. Bring your hands to your knees, lift halfway, flat back, and reach back down towards your feet. And just bring your hands to your elbows for a moment, rocking side to side, letting your upper body be loose and free, remembering our breathing, dropping our hands now, and just swaying back and forth, bending the knee, starting to really use our breath. Let's bring our hands back to our knees, lift halfway, come back to the ground. Give your legs a little hug, reach your nose towards your knee. And when you're ready, slowly lift back up to standing. Reach those arms up to the sky and just reach back again and come back to the ground. Remember our breath. Hands to knees, breathe in, breathe out to the ground. As far as we can, bringing our nose to our knee, and then slowly standing all the way back up. Reaching our arms up, finding our balance, coming up onto our right toes, holding our core, lifting our knees, stepping back into our lunge, planting our heel, coming into Warrior Two. Checking our alignment, roll those shoulders back, nice tall spine. Deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, open your front hand, drop your back arm, and then reach your front arm over our head, looking up to the sky into our peaceful warrior. And then let's breathe out into our side extension, elbow to knee, back arm over our head, palm open to the sky. Deep breath in, looking up to the sky. Then as we breathe out, coming back up to Warrior Two. Deep breath in and let it go. And let's rotate our chest forward, bringing our foot with us, stepping back forward, knee up, plant those feet. Beautiful. Let's stretch it back and breathe back out to the ground. Nice and slow. Bringing our hands to our knees, half lift, breathe in, breathe out to the ground, nose to knee, and then slowly coming back up to the sky. Reach those arms up. Let's get ready to balance the other side. Come up onto your left toe, bring the knee up, hold the core, step back, drop our heel, coming into Warrior Two on the other side. Roll those shoulders back, deep breath in, and when you're ready, as you breathe out, open your front hand, drop your arm back, and reach over our head. Peaceful warrior. Looking up to the sky, keeping our chest open. Deep breath in, and let's breathe out to side extension, elbow to knee, back arm over our head. Still looking up. Deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, slowly start to come back up to Warrior Two. Take one more breath here and let it go. Feel your feet nice and grounded. Rotate our chest forward and then step back forward. Feet together. Reach it back. Dive it to the ground. Hands to knee. Deep breath in. And breathe out to the ground. Beautiful. Let's bend our knees now and just give our legs a hug. Let your chest fall onto your thighs. Take a moment, feeling that comfort of your arms around your legs, holding tight. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let your hands go and step back into our high plank. And taking our chaturanga to the ground, breathing up for our cobra, and breathe back to the ground. Beautiful. And then let's breathe all the way back into our child's pose, hips over our feet, forehead to the ground. And just take a moment here, assess the body. How is it feeling? Where do we need to push our breath into? Just take a moment for yourself. Beautiful. Deep breath in and let it go. Let's start to roll back up to our hands and our knees, taking our cat and cow. Drop your tummy, breathe into the sky. Breathe out to the ground, push the shoulders up, round that back. Beautiful. Coming back, tuck those toes, and slowly lift our knees. Push your chest towards your knees, coming into a high puppy. And when you're ready, straighten out our legs, coming into our full downward facing dog. You can bend your knees back and forth, walking out the dog if that feels good for you. Stretching the hamstrings. And let's roll forward onto our toes into our high plank. Chaturanga to the ground. Release our feet. Full upward dog. And as you breathe out, tuck or roll over your toes back into our downward facing dog. Let's take a step in to get our feet a little more flat. Again, bending the knees back and forth. Deeper hamstring stretch now. And let's just roll forward and take a few little shoulder stretches. Push back into downward dog. Roll forward and back and forward. Just a little extra stretch for the shoulders. And then take our chaturanga to the ground. Let's just take our baby cobra. Lift the chest off the ground. Breathe out to the ground. Beautiful. And let's breathe all the way back to our child's pose. Again, taking a moment here, assessing the body, really feeling that release now of the day. Let's take a couple more opening stretches before we completely relax for the evening. Push back up to your hands and our knees, taking a cat and cow to neutralize. Breathe into the sky and out to the ground. Beautiful. Back to center. Pivot your left foot off of the mat. Straighten your right leg. Then drop your heel. Take your left arm and reach up to the sky, opening the body here. Shift your weight onto your hand and reach over, looking at the ground for balance. Lift your leg off the ground. Bend your knee and let your hand meet your ankle. And just give your ankle a tug towards your glutes, giving a really deep stretch for your thigh here. Beautiful. Slowly let it go and rainbow everything back onto our hands and our knees. Taking a cat and cow to neutralize. Breathe in. Breathe out to the ground. Beautiful. Back to center. Other side. Let's pivot off our right foot now. Extend your left leg. Drop your heel. And then open your left arm up to the sky. Deep breath in. And then shift that weight onto your planted hand. Reach your arm over. Lift your leg. Bend the knee. Hand connects to our ankle. And give that stretch to the glute. Beautiful. Breathe in. Then as you breathe out, let go. and rainbow everything back to the ground. And taking another cat and cow, look up to the sky, breathe out to the ground. Beautiful. And just sitting back into our child's pose. We're going to really start to relax the body. You can start to rock from side to side. Remember our breathing into our tummy and out through our mouth. Let's look up and walk our hands towards our knees, sitting onto our feet. Bring your hands onto your hips, roll your shoulders back, and just drop your head into hero's pose for a moment. Deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, breathe our arms up to the sky and forward down to our knees. Tuck our toes, sitting back, knees to chest. We're just going to stretch out our feet, lifting up onto our toes and pushing back down, giving the ankles a little release here. Our feet work so hard holding us up all day, so it's important we give them a little attention here, stretching them out. Beautiful. Let's bring our hands behind us to help us sit onto our bottom, extending our leg. And we're just going to take a breath. Bring your hands forward and push till you're into the middle of your mat. Beautiful. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe our arms into the sky. And then breathe them out to our forward fold. Just gently. Don't force anything. Let gravity help you fold. Reach your arms as far as you can. Maybe it's just to your knees, to your shins, to your ankles. And just breathe into your tummy, out through your mouth. Let your head fall where it needs to. And slowly, let's start to sit back up. Reach those arms back up to the sky. Bring them down beside you, pointing towards your body. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's just reach our hips up to the sky, drop our head, point our toes, giving a nice reverse stretch to our fold. Beautiful. Bring it back down to the ground. And let's take our left leg and cross it over our right knee. Right arm comes around, elbow to knee. And look behind you, just giving a nice spine twist here. Take a deep breath. You can push your knee with your elbow if you want a little extra stretch. Let's rainbow our arm back, untuck our leg, and take it to the other side. Cross our leg over, and bring your elbow down to your knee, looking behind us. Feel that nice release up your spine. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's round back over, untuck our leg, and let's just take another fold here. Deep breath into the sky and out towards our feet. See if you can reach a little further this time. And then slowly, sitting up, bringing our knees with us. Taking a breath and bringing our hands down to our toes, dropping our knees open for our butterfly. Let's breathe in. And leading with our chest, breathe out over our feet, reaching our head forward. You can bring your elbows over your shins here if you want to go a little deeper. If it's too much for you, bring your hands back to your knees and sit up nice and straight. And just hold here for a moment, releasing the inner hips. We hold a lot of tension here, so it's important we spend some time letting go. Beautiful. Deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, round back up, bringing our knees together, hands to our side, and let's just take a dip to the left and to the right, neutralizing our hip here. And again, back to the left and to the right. Perfect. Coming center, breathe our arms up to the sky and roll down till your back is flat. Let your arms fall open. Tuck our feet in a little closer. And we're going to drop both knees to the left and look over to the right. Another beautiful twist twist for the top of our hip all the way up our spine. Try to keep the top of your shoulders flat on the ground here so that we can get a proper twist. If it's too much for your knees, you can straighten your legs a little bit. When you're ready, rainbow your knees to the other side and look away. Come back to your breathing, into the tummy, out through the mouth. We're really starting to calm down from the day now. Our bodies are ready to transition into the rest and digest stage. So let's take another deep breath. Bring our knees back up and then bring them into your chest. Give them a hug. Bring your nose up to your knees and then slowly let your head come back to the ground. And let's just rock from side to side for a moment, massaging our lower back, letting our nervous system know that we are safe and we are ready to have a peaceful evening. Continuing to use our breath to let go of all that no longer serves us. And when you're ready, come back to the center and bringing our hands behind our knees for support, straightening our legs up to the sky, and just pointing and flexing our toes back and forth here for a moment, letting our legs drain of any acid buildup or toxins, and slowly letting our legs feel light and free from holding us up all day. Let's slowly let go of our legs and let them drop to the ground, nice and slow. And then let your hands fall open to the sky. Get comfortable coming into our Shavasana, our final posture of our class today. Take a deep breath in and let your body completely melt into the mat. Let your feet fall away. Let your shoulders be light and free. The only thing you need to think about right now is your breath into your tummy and out through your mouth. Our bodies work so hard to keep us alive every day, so the least we can do is give them these few minutes of peace and relaxation. So just be still, just be present, and let your breath guide you to peace. You are more than welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. But if you have a few more things to do this evening before you head to sleep, start to bring some awareness back to your body. But just gently, we want to keep our mind and body in a nice relaxed state. So just use your breath to move it around your body. Bring your mind back to this present moment, knowing that you are completely in control of the night ahead. You are safe and you are at peace. And when you feel ready, slowly bring some movement into your fingers and your toes, gently waking up the body just for whatever you need to do before you head to sleep. Or you can also just continue rolling over into bed. Let's take a breath and roll over onto our side into fetal position. Just giving a nice last breath here before we come out of our Shavasana. And when you're ready, either head to bed or slowly push yourself up into your comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. However's comfortable for you, take a seat. Roll your shoulders back. Maybe give your neck a little stretch. Whatever feels good for you. Coming into this moment, taking one more breath together into our tummy, and then as you breathe out, reach those arms back up to the sky, bringing our hands together and pausing at our third eye for a moment, thanking yourself for your practice today, for doing something good for your body and your mind. Bring your hands down to your heart, wishing you all a peaceful evening and a good night's rest. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.